story is King of the Cats, set in England. So, it was a long, long time ago. Jack Black, he was a good boy. He was tall and he was strong. But everyone said there was one bad thing about him. He was always telling these wild stories, like slaying dragons and these little goblins that creep at night. All sorts of weird things. Right now, he had a job taking care of the church. Not much of a job, really, but cleaning the benches, cleaning the windows, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, and he lived in this little cottage behind the church next to Father Allen's house. So Father Allen had told him, Peter, if you want to keep this job, no wild stories. Peter said, okay. So one night, he was tossing and turning and he couldn't sleep, so he went to make himself some tea. But then he saw this light coming from the church. He said, what's that? No one should be in there right now. It's too dark and too late. So he grabbed his jacket, went to the back of the church, unlocked the door, opened it, and crept in. Meow, meow. What was that? Sounded like a cat, but what kind of cat could light a candle? He peered around the corner. Oh my gosh! And he saw these hundreds and hundreds of cats of every size and color sitting in rows just like people. And at the front, the biggest black cat Peter had ever seen was kneeling, and this bishop cat was putting a crown on his furry little head. Peter ran back home and lay shivering in the blankets all night. Early next morning, he went to Father Allen's house, who was reading with his black cat Tom on his lap. Peter said, Father, I saw something weird last night. There's lights in the church, and then I went in and I heard a meow, meow, said Tom. Yes, exactly like that. And then I looked and there's these hundreds of cats and this king cat was being crowned, and Father Allen didn't like this story. He thought it was just another one of Peter's tales. He said, Peter, no wild stories. And Peter said, but Father, and Father Allen said, no, I got an errand for you. Deliver this message to Father Rowan at Bramlington. So Peter went to deliver the message. But when he was coming back, it was getting kind of dark, so he took a shortcut through the woods. And then suddenly he heard barking and meowing. Ruff, 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 ruff. And a dog ran past with dozens of cats chasing after, riding with bows and arrows, riding in foxes. Suddenly, the cat in the front, his fox tripped. And the cat in the front, well, he was the king cat. So he went flying and hit his head. The other cats cried, meow, meow. And they gathered around him, and they picked him up and carried him back the way they came. Peter bolted for Father Allen's house. And he went to Father Allen again, who was eating supper with his black cat Tom nearby. He said, Father, I saw those cats again. I was walking through the woods and I heard a meow, meow, said Tom. Yes, exactly like that. And then I saw this dog and they were chasing, the cats were chasing the dogs, and then the king cat fell off and hit his head, and Father, why is Tom staring at me like that? Father Allen was kind of annoying now. He said, Peter, I've already told you, no more wild stories. Now, don't say anything. I need you to go dig a grave for Mrs. Pennyweather, who has unfortunately passed away. So Peter went to dig the grave. And then, when he was just finishing, he heard a meow. Those cats, it must be them. And he was right. A procession of 7 black cats walked past, with the bishop cat in the front. The rest were carrying his coffin with a golden crown on top. Meow, they said, on every third step. The bishop turned and stood right in front of Peter and said, Peter, tell Tom Pilgrim that Tim Pilgrim's dead. Peter couldn't believe it. Was the cat speaking to him? And he ran away as fast as he could. Father, 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 let me in, Father, let me in, Father, Father. And Father Allen opened the door. What now? Peter said, Father, let me in, then I can explain. So Father Allen led him to his library, where his black cat Tom jumped on his lap. Father, I was down digging the grave and I heard this, and then I heard a meow, meow, said Tom. Yes, exactly like that. And then I saw the cats again, and then there was these cats and they were carrying a coffin, and Father, why is Tom staring at me like that? Father Allen, of course, had enough. He said, Peter, this is the last straw. I've told you. And Peter said, "But Father, I'm telling you, he actually spoke to me. He said, tell Tom Tildrum that Tim Tildrum's dead. But who the heck is Tom Tildrum?" And Father said, "Peter, I've told you again and again." But Peter said, "No, no, Father, look at Tom."